Good morning, friends. I am very much excited, to have like interaction with student fraternity, Symbiosis International Institute of Business, and particularly MBA, Agriculture MBAs. I am Vijay Kumar Chole. I am the Vice President of Satara Mega Food Park. Satara Mega Food Park is a Government of India initiative. It is maybe 7 to 8 states first of its kind mega food park in western and southern India, and this is coming up with an investment of more than 200 crores. Prior to this, I was State Secretary for Maharashtra Rajya Draksha Bhagat Darshan. I was also Vice President Asia and Africa for Midcon. Midcon is a government of Maharashtra. I think you people must Symbiosis students must be aware of this because Midcon is also having an agriculture MBA. So I was Vice President over there, and I'm feeling good to interact with you people, and I appreciate your participation in that. The response time with which I was called in, because like I was not aware of the event, but then your HOD, Mrs. Nisha, she called me, and then within very short span of time I received the mail, and I'm also seeing it is a reflection of your hard work that so much outcome of spectators or so much participants are there, because what is happening, a lot of seminars and a lot of workshops are being organized, but participation is an issue, particularly with farmers, because farmers are not very much encouraged nowadays, because a lot of people are giving a lot of what we can say negative, or we can say like information which is not useful to the farmers, but given your hard work efforts, the turnout seems to be very good. As said by Dr. Sudhir Kumar Goyal in his presentation, you are already MBA students, and like in MBA, I think there is maybe there may be some subjects on economy, Indian economy, and economics, and all these things, GDP and whatever. If you see our current GDP, and if you see our current figures of Indian economy, so even now agriculture is contributing 15% of the GDP, and then more than 50% of people are directly dependent on agriculture. This is one part of my how I see agriculture or agribusiness in near future. Number two is that the models of developed countries, hope you'll understand that models of developed countries cannot be replicated in India, because there the things are quite different, and people dependent on rural or agriculture are very few. If we consider example of Europe, or even US countries, or New Zealand or Australia, so very few people are dependent on that. So as such, those models cannot be replicated. Here, lot of population, we are having big population, and as per recent estimates, more than 5 crore people are unemployed. And if we this is a official figure. If we go to the fields, and we will find that this figure is more than 15 crores youths, and you will also find it out your student friends, that getting an employment in any sector is becoming an issue. Reasons are multiple. So to have good employment opportunities, to have jobs being created for rural and any kind of people, to have a good rural economy, agriculture and horticulture industry are the only future of India, because we cannot have this entire rural population, or this population of more than 60% which is residing in rural India shifted to urban places. So we have to create jobs there itself where they are, and if migration continues in this way, so we will not progress. It will just happen that more of slums will be developed because of this. So agriculture has a very good future. In relation to SIIB, as said by some speakers in the morning, the thing is that it should not only SIIB students should not look only towards job as in their final destination or final outcome of this course. we should attach ourselves with some passion for really boosting the rural economy. And my advice would be, like, whatever you have learned, unless and until it is like adding value to some like rural people, I say particularly. So like it is not of much use, because if only corporates will be using our talent, because I am right now on different national committees, state level committees, and universities also, but I have not disconnected myself from the farmers. So my advice would be like no doubt you should go for good jobs, but it should be always beneficial for the benefit of the farmer community. If farmer progresses, if agri industry, if agribusiness, if horticulture industry progresses, naturally you people will flourish, and your friends and like your descendants at SIIB or any agribusiness management school will have a better future. So by working passionately towards rural and agriculture economy, you are not only securing your future, your countrymen's future, food security, but also you are securing good jobs for your juniors.